Hello children, I am here with my new video. In my previous video, I taught you many topics of chapter 3. Today we will continue the same chapter but from the new topic. So open page number 41. Formatting means to change the appearance of the document to make it more attractive and readable. Formatting includes the following things. Means you can make your document attractive and you can change the look of your document. How will you do it? It includes many things. Number one, for changing fonts. So how will you change the font? By clicking there, you can change the font of your document. Changing size of the fonts. For changing the size, you have to click there. When you will click there, a list will open and you have to choose the size. Changing color of the font. By clicking there, you can change the color of the document. Highlight words and sentences. For this, you have to use this. Adjusting line spacing. For this, you don't have to use this. You have to use the paragraph group. In the paragraph group, there is an option adjust line spacing. By using that option, you can adjust the line spacing. And some more things, adjust tab setting margins, paragraph settings, and you can also add bullets and number to your document. So you can change all these settings to make your document attractive and readable. Now formatting styles. In MS Word, you have many options for adjusting the font of your text, including size, color, and inserting special symbols. Means you can add special symbol to your document. You can change the size of your document of the text. You can change the color of your text. So many options are provided by MS Word to make the document attractive. You can also adjust the alignment of the text to change how it is displayed on the page. I told you earlier that there are 4 types of alignment that you can use for adjusting the text. Changing the font size. Number 1, how will you change the font size? So for changing the font size of the text, you have to follow some steps. First step, select the text you wish to modify. First, you have to select the text. Step 2, click the drop down arrow next to the font size box on the home tab. A drop down menu appears. You have to click this arrow. When you will click it, this drop down menu will appear. You can see here many sizes are given here. If you want the text small, then you have to choose the less number. If you want your text bigger, then you have to choose the number greater. You have to choose greater number. So there is one more option for changing the size of the font, that is grow font and shrink font. This you can use for the grow font. This is grow font button. By using this, you can make the size bigger of your text, and this is shrink font button. By using this, you can make the size of your text smaller. Changing the font. For changing the font, step 1 is select the text you wish to modify. First step is you have to select the text. Second step, click the drop down arrow next to the font box on the home tab. The font drop down menu appears. As you can see here, you have to click there for changing the font. When you will click there, this font drop down menu will appear, and there you have to move the mouse pointer over the various font. When you will move the mouse pointer, a live preview of the font will appear in the document. Now step 4 is select the text you wish to use. the font will be changed in the document. So according to your selection, your text will be changed. Next is changing font color. You can also change the color of your text. As you can see here, this is in green color, this is black color text, this is green color text, and this is pink color text. So how it is changed? For changing the color of the text, first you have to select the text. For example, if you want to change the color of this text, first you have to select the text. After that, click the font color drop down arrow on the home tab. As you can see here, you have to click there. This is font color. When you will click this font color menu will appear. Now according to your need, you have to choose the color. When you will move your mouse pointer over the various font colors, a live preview of the color will appear in the document. When you will move your mouse pointer over there, then the selected text will be changed to orange. Means if you selected this will be changed to orange. If you will move your mouse pointer there, then it will be changed to blue. So you can see which color is suitable. Suppose you select this color, then click on it, it will be changed to green. Now select the font color you wish to use. The font color will change in the document. As I told you, the selected part of your text will be changed according to your chosen color. If you don't want any color from this, you can use this option, more color. There you can get many more colors. Now highlight the text. As you can see here, this text is highlighted. How will you highlight the text? For doing this, first you have to click the text highlight color drop down arrow. This. You have to click this. Then select the desired highlight color. You have to select the desired highlight color. Which color you want to choose. You have to choose the color from here. And then select the text you wish to modify. It will then be highlighted. After that, you have to select the text. To switch back to the normal cursor, after doing all the work, if you want the normal cursor, then what you have to do? You have to click the text highlight color command. Again, you have to click there. Using bold, italics and underline command. For doing this, first you have to select the text. After selecting the text, for making the text bold, you have to click on B. As you can see, this is bold. This home is written in bold form. I can show you some more examples. As you can see, the other texts are in normal size, but these are in bold. So how will you make this bold? First, you have to select the text that you want to make bold. After selecting, click on B. Then the selected text will be bold. If you want to make it italic, then after selecting, you have to click on I. If you want to use this underline option, then you have to first select the text. After this, you have to click on U. This will underline the selected part of your text. So this is bold, this is italic, and this is underline. All these things you can get on the font group. And the shortcut key for bold is Ctrl plus B. And for italic is Ctrl plus I. And for underline is Ctrl plus U. Changing case of letters. You can change the case of letters typed in the document. Suppose you have type a sentence in lowercase by mistake. Lowercase means in the small letters. You can make it in uppercase, means you can make it in the capital letter. For doing this, what you have to do? Change text to sentence case. So how will you change the text to the sentence case? Sentence case means a sentence case is the case where the first character of every sentence is capitalized. This is very simple. Change selected text into sentence case by following two simple steps. For doing this, you have to follow two steps. Number one step, select the text that you want to change to sentence case. So what is sentence case? If you will select the sentence case, it means the first letter, the first character of your sentence will be in the capital letter. So for doing this, first you have to select the text. You can use any of the text selection method to select the text. Click the change case button and then select sentence case option to capitalize the first character of every selected sentence. As you can see here, this is your change case. First you have to click on this. When you will click, this list will open. Now you want sentence case, then click on sentence case. What will happen? The selected part will have the first letter in capital. As you can see, this is one sentence and its first letter is in capital. Its first letter is in capital. First letter is in capital. It means this is in sentence case. All these texts are in sentence case. What happened in sentence case? The first letter or first character of the sentence will be in capital letter. Change text to lowercase. Lowercase means all the text will be changed to in the small letter. So for doing this, you have to follow simple two step. Number one, select the text that you want to change to the lowercase, means in the small letter. After that, again you have to follow the same step. You have to click on change case. Now you want to change to lowercase, so you have to click on lowercase. For the uppercase, the same thing, but this time you have to click on uppercase. What is uppercase? An uppercase is the case where every word of a sentence is in uppercase, means in capital letter. This is very simple to change selected text in uppercase by following steps. What you have to do? First you have to select the text that you want to change to uppercase. After that, click the change case button. As I told you, this button name is change case. When you will click on this list will open. Now you want to change uppercase, click on uppercase. So if you want to change sentence case, click on sentence case. In this, the first letter, the first character will in capital letter. If you want lowercase, then click on lowercase. All the text will be in the small letter. If you want uppercase, click on uppercase. By clicking on this, all the words will be in capital letter. Now turn the page. Write the step of changing font of the text. How will you change the font of the text? So you have to write the steps for changing the font of the text, which is given on page number 42 and 43. As you can see here, this is your answer number 1. You have to write the 4 steps, number 1, number 2 and number 3, number 4. So these 4 steps are answer number 1. And answer number 2, how will you change the size of the font? For this you have to write these 4 steps. This is your answer number 2. Your next question is, what are the types of alignment in MS Word, which is given on page number 35. So open page number 35. You can see here, this is your answer number 3. From Microsoft to Justified. This is your answer number 3. So thank you, students.